Well, 50 Cent claims Big Meech is a rat. Is this all because Rick Ross took a picture with Big Meech? Or is it a little deeper than that? I think it's a lot deeper than that. So Cowens, this woman, Cowens, was the person who held Big Meech's life rights. And it was his assistant, and he needed someone outside that could do his business for him. She had his life rights. She could, Tammy Cowens could sign for him. She had the power of attorney, and he needed her. But now he's home. He doesn't need her anymore. Now, why was she the person in charge and not his mother or not maybe his sister or his son or his son's mother? No, it was this woman. And you know why? He needed a useful person that would work for him. There's a lot of rumors that he put her up to being a confidential informant and hooked her up with the arresting agent. Isn't it weird that she ended up being managed by Jack Harvey, the same agent that tracked BMF down for years and locked them up? And then she got handed over to another agent when Jack retired, and she ended up smashing this one, Keith Cromer. When the paperwork was about to be released in 2015, she rushed to tell Big Meech the truth that she was smashing Keith Cromer. We'll get to that in a minute. But why is 50 Cent calling him a snitch? Well, I think that Big Meech came home and wanted to take the reins of the BMF show. He said, this is my life. I want to be involved. My son's playing me. When really, it could have been anyone else playing Big Meech, because Little Meech, it was important for 50 Cent to put Little Meech in acting school for 2 years, which he paid for. He paid for his apartment and everything, and made sure he was prepared to play his father, because it would have made it more special, and it did make it more special. And he did a lot for the BMF family and Big Meech and his family. The legacy kind of wore out. I mean, it's been 20 years, nobody really cares. And it's hard to make a hit TV show. 50 Cent had to generate a lot of interest in 2016, faking that he had a deal and everything, when he didn't. They hadn't greenlit the show yet and put the money behind it. He had the rights to it, but they didn't greenlight it and put money behind it until 50 Cent generated a lot of interest. All the documentaries and everything had been exhausted, and they would have been done a movie on it if they felt like it was going to be big for the movie theaters. But it wasn't. 50 Cent made it a hit show. Big Meech came home now, and he wants to take it over. And it does not work like that. This isn't the drug trade. This isn't anything. And Big Meech is showing his true colors by having a hissy fit now and teaming up with, this is what immature people do. They get together with your enemy, take pictures, promote them, and you promote each other, and you have a hissy fit. Southwest, he's doing the same thing. He knew what he was doing, holding up that Free Preem shirt. These guys aren't that dumb. Okay? They're smart, but they're immature, and they let their egos get the best of them. So, 50 Cent 50 Cent knows. He's not stupid. He knows Cowens was a confidential informant. The paperwork's out there in the Cuffy case, and you can piece the puzzle together, okay? CS1 has Big Meech's rights, blah, 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 blah. Come on, okay? And he's probably talked to her about it, and she's alluded that Big Meech put me on to set this guy up. Not Cuffy first. It was first this guy that Meech had met in prison, and Suarez, and he had trucks and stuff, and Big Meech is a good talker, and he probably charmed the guy, and was doing some work with him after he beat his case, and connected him with Tammy Cowens to do some business. Which, why would you do that? Why would you do this with someone you're trying to shop your movie rights with? there was a longer play here to try to cut time for Big Meech, and it all got messed up because she smashed the agent. And when the paperwork was about to come out, she couldn't lie about that anymore, and that's why she was rushing to tell Meech everything in 2015 because it all came out. Because I think Cuffy filed to have discovery for his case, and that exposes the paperwork, something like that. So 50 Cent's firing back and just saying, before Big Meech starts trying to pull moves and stuff, he's just nipping it in the bud. Season 4 will be the finale of BMF. I don't see this moving forward after this. I think 50 Cent's just going to move on. Sometimes it's just not worth it, And I think this is one of those messy times. I think he was hoping that Big Meech would come home and have some sense, and they could kind of control Southwest T from being like rogue. Because Southwest T met up with Rick Ross immediately. As soon as he got his ankle monitor off, he was with Rick Ross in 2 seconds. They don't like 50 Cent. Big Meech and Southwest T feel like they're not getting enough money from 50 Cent, and Little Meech is getting all the money. Point blank, period. That's what's going on. It's not as deep as you think it is. This is all ego. These two brothers are having a hissy. They feel like they're owed something because they've paid not 50 Cent, but Fabulous, Cheesy, all these guys. They're not coming and giving them wads of money. They don't. They feel like they're owed something, and nobody's giving them anything. Meech got a bunch of people to perform for him at the show. I think that was clever. And maybe they're doing it for free or a cheaper price. We'll see. But I think during this week, this is going to get messier and messier. I don't think Big Meech is going to be able to say anything because he has 2 more years on house arrest, which will probably get cut down if he's doing well. But I think he's going to end up messing up, and I hate to say this because he might mess up and go back to jail because he is desperate to be rich again, and he was trying to make moves in jail and he got in trouble. I mean, it's lucky he even got out just now. And Tammy Cowens is not happy. She wants to tell her truth. So we'll see.